Doobie doobie doo, the Wentworth Bros.
We're back. It's been a while.
The Wentworth Bros are back, and apparently there's another Wentworth bro with us too.
Yeah, I was just telling him before we started, I just found out that Sonic the Hedgehog has the exact same name as us.
So Sonic is an official Wentworth bro.
Or so he thought. Well, his whole name is called Sonic Maurice Ogilvy. Ogilvy? I'll put up the picture of his full name. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's insane. So Sonic Maurice Ogilvy the Hedgehog. But there's also some little blurb that hints that his middle name could also be Wentworth.
They do confirm it in one panel.
Yeah, I showed him that this little, was it Tails? Or was it a different fox?
That wasn't Tails.
They revealed Sonic's middle name was Maurice after his grandfather. And then the Tails-looking guy says, Maurice? I thought your name would be something ridiculous, like Wentworth.
But it's not. But it is his middle name, as revealed by his dad.
And then how we end up getting Ogilvy, whatever that is. He's on a run with like this Sally character. And she says, I hope you can keep up. And he says, well, Speed isn't my middle name. And then he goes, well, actually, it's Ogilvy. But the head writer, Ken Penders, I think his name is, said that that wasn't canon, but Maurice is canon.
Yeah, I know a lot of the comic stuff isn't canon. It throws out some crazy origin stories.
I just want his name to be Wentworth. That'd be so awesome. But it's now just a jab.
It's at least one of his names, though.
Oh, the movie, the Mario movie, Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy movie. We're known as the Mario guys around here.
Yeah, so big news for us that title was revealed. I thought we were going with Super Mario World, but it's actually Super Mario Galaxy. I think there's going to be some big things in store because Peach's mother is going to be revealed in this next Mario movie.
What makes you think that?
Well, let's put all the pieces together. This new movie is going to be called Super Mario Galaxy. So who do you think is going to be in this movie?
Rosalina.
Exactly, and who does Rosalina look like?
I've always thought that, but I mean, that's a stretch.
Well, Peach was the one to say that there were a bunch of galaxies out there.
Oh, yes, I remember in the fire flower field, right?
And she doesn't remember where she came from. But when she came through that warp pipe, she was wearing a skirt that had little planets and moons on them, and a cape that was glow in the dark with stars on it, indicating that she's from space.
Ooh, yeah. I think maybe she could also be a Luma.
Yeah, so there's the Luma that Bowser captured that could potentially be there because it was looking for Rosalina's lost child.
Princess Peach.
Exactly.
I want to get like a real trailer though. It's been too long.
I don't know how they're going to cram all of this in. We have so much to cover with Daisy, with Wario, Bowser Jr., and now we're going to outer space.
You know we're 100% getting Daisy, right?
We are?
Remember they had the Old Spice things that were the first thing that revealed the Super Mario Galaxy movie, but no one was sure because why would Super Mario Galaxy get revealed through an Old Spice deodorant?
Right, everyone thought that was just a rumor.
Well, Luigi's thing said the desert place.
Oh, Sarasaland.
Right. So they're 100% going to Daisy's world. If they're going to make a theme out of it.
They could split up the gang because Mario could have an adventure in space, and then Luigi, like he did in the first movie, will have his own side story that could involve Daisy and Sarasaland.
Yeah, they could have the Luigi-Daisy subplot of love.
And that's where Wario comes in.
Or Waluigi.
Well, Wario was the villain in the original Sarasaland game, Mario Land.
Really? Where did Waluigi come in?
Mario Tennis.
Oh, wow.
He's never been in a mainline Mario game before.
I remember that Mario Tennis scene. That's one of the best Mario scenes of all time.
The introduction of Waluigi.
I really just hope it doesn't get delayed.
All of the movies are getting delayed nowadays. Shrek's gotten delayed 3 times now.
Oh, that's right. It looked horrible.
I know, they gotta go back to that original charm of the first movie. There were so many hidden details in there. Like, I just finally figured out why Donkey was never afraid of Shrek.
Why not?
Well, you know how in the beginning of the first movie, Shrek scares off all these villagers, but he doesn't scare off Donkey.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you fast forward, and Donkey's looking for this flower, a blue flower with red thorns, and he keeps looking and looking and looking. And he says it would be a lot easier if he wasn't colorblind. So Donkey is colorblind, so everyone sees this big green monster. But Donkey just sees a regular guy with weird ears because he doesn't realize that Shrek's green.
That's true.
So he never gets afraid of him because he just thinks he's another human.
But why was he looking for that flower?
I believe that was an antidote for a potion.
Oh, that's interesting.
So the only reason that Shrek and Donkey are friends is because Donkey doesn't see color. Literally.
I just hope they make a good movie. It's been a long time since a good Shrek movie. Puss in Boots is carried, though.
The fourth Shrek movie was terrible. The first Puss in Boots movie was terrible. But that second one was redemption. They got to keep going in that direction.
Really? I like the first one, too.
I mean, when you compare it to The Last Wish, it's not even comparable.
I think it's a little bit comparable. It's definitely not as good.
That's like comparing modern SpongeBob with classic SpongeBob. Like the OG, there's no topping it. Like modern SpongeBob is getting crazy. You know what happened in the last episode?
I haven't watched new episodes of SpongeBob in years.
SpongeBob finally got his boating license.
Really?
Yes. So once again, he failed his driving test. Mrs. Puff was pissed. And then she gets a flyer through her door for a foreign exchange student program. So she sends SpongeBob to the foreign country called Clopnod. And in exchange, Mrs. Puff gets a sea donkey named Peppercorn as her new student.
No way.
And because it's a donkey, she thinks it's going to be terrible. But it ends up being a perfect driver. Peppercorn aces every test and gets its bikini bottom license.
How's it breathing underwater?
Listen, there's all kinds of animals in SpongeBob now. We got sea gorillas, sea rhinos, sea bears.
Jeez.
In fact, in Clopnod, where SpongeBob goes, all of the drivers are farm animals. So SpongeBob is in a class with sea goats and sea pigs.
Ugh, I don't like that. It takes the underwater aspect like out of play. It doesn't make it feel as real, like a good atmosphere.
Well, it worked to SpongeBob's advantage because he hopped in to drive in Clopnod, and once again, he destroys the whole town and ends up crashing. So of course he thinks he fails. But then his driving instructor says that's the best driving that he's ever seen because he's getting compared to farm animals that crash all the time. So SpongeBob gets his Clopnodian driver's license in the form of a turnip. He goes back to Bikini Bottom to show Mrs. Puff what he learned. And of course, he starts crashing and ruining everything. He starts driving up a volcano. They're both about to die. And then who saves the day?
Who?
Peppercorn.
Oh, God.
Peppercorn's expert driving saves SpongeBob and Mrs. Puff. So SpongeBob realizes that Peppercorn deserves that license more than him. And he once again is without a boating license.
You know, SpongeBob is actually a good driver. There's scenes. I'm not going to spoil it. I'll do a topic on this another time.
He just has test anxiety. That's all.
Oh my God. I saw on Twitter, they just revealed the uncensored SpongeBob episode with the sailor mouth. Remember they're out back in the dumpster?
Yeah, with the dolphin noises and everything.
Yeah. So apparently there's 100% a version that's uncensored out there where they're actually swearing. Because the voice actors want it to be authentic, they actually swore during those lines.
And then actually covered it up with those noises.
Right. And apparently this leaked online, the actual uncensored version. So let's watch it.
Oh, I get it. Let me try. Hello, Patrick. Lovely fucking day we're having, isn't it?
Why, yes it is, SpongeBob. This fucking day is particularly fucking lovely.
Now, there is some discrepancy. Some people say this isn't the actual one that's leaked, but who knows?
That word.
Fuck face.
That is insane.
I need to see the crash out scene when they're playing eels and escalators.
Oh my God. I forgot about that one. I have prepared also some of the weirdest looking characters ever because we're viewing them from the front. This is the first time you see them from the front.
Oh, the cursed front-facing images.
Look. Phineas is creepy. Look at that side eye.
Looks like a fish.
Mr. Krabs up close. You remember that scene?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's one crusty.
His age is showing for sure.
What? I wonder what this one is. Bart from the front. Look at his nose.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
That is creepy. Look at that one.
Looks like Frankenstein.
Then we got Mr. Krabs' daughter, Pearl.
Oof.
Her eyes are like googly eyes off the side.
I mean, it's accurate for whales, I guess.
I know, but you never realize that watching it. And then this one's the craziest. Peppa the pig. So Peppa on half his head,
Her.
on half her head, you see her 2 eyes on one side of her head. So that means Peppa the pig has 4 eyes.
I guess technically.
Technically, that's true. So there's pictures. I don't know if these are real or fan made. They got to be fan made. Of Peppa the pig from the front.
Yeah, because both of her eyes are on her snout on the side.
Okay, let's close the show. We got to keep it short. Randy's got a flight back to New York.
That's right.
We're going to try and do these episodes once every 2-ish weeks, or once every month, whenever we can, really.